Hey, what's happening, folks? Texas One Out One here, back with bad luck stories with Texas. I know it's been a minute, but school started back up, and because of that, that means you guys be getting more gameplay because I don't have much time to play as it is for anything for content update because I'll be in school pretty much from 9 to 5. So that means gameplay plus more commentaries like this will be showing up on the channel a lot more. So if you guys are excited for this to be back, hit that thumbs up button. And I got a story I was going to tell later on down the line, but this just happened. Like, you guys are watching this right now. It happened about 2 days ago on Monday, the first day of school. It couldn't have happened at a better time because it makes this just so perfect. So let's get right into it. So, I don't know, I'm gonna start this thing out. I can't give you guys my real name because you guys are creepy. Some of you guys might try to hack my stuff, so you guys ain't getting my real name. But let's just say, you know what? We'll figure it out from here. All right, so Monday's the first day of school, correctly. All right, I go to school. I go to college. I am a criminal justice major, for those that didn't know. And I work at the I work at the bookstore. I work at the school bookstore, which is a great spot to work at, guys. If you guys are single, you guys like girls, bookstore is kind of the best place to work because there's so much. I mean, if you like guys too, you work there as well. But like, if you like girls more specifically, like, I mean, they come there for books, they come there for candy, they come there for clothing. Like, yo, you can just get numbers out the ass pretty easily. So that's where I work. Nice place to pick up chicks. And, you know, I say like 5 times already in the beginning of this video, but it's a nice place to work if you guys to go on college campuses. So yeah. Anyway, I work at the bookstore, and work at the bookstore, which means you deal with a lot of different people, and you meet people that are pretty cool, meet some dickheads and stuff like that. So while I was working, I met this very, 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 very attractive and just amazing. Like, she was very pretty, man. Like, I was so smitten by how good she looked. I'm pretty young to be using the word smitten, but she was very, very beautiful. So me talking, I'm just very goofy, I'm very clumsy, very awkward. I was just spouting a bunch of nonsense like I always do, like in my videos that you guys see right now. It was just a very clumsy, awkward situation, but she was having a really fun time just laughing at my nonsense that was going on online. So because she was reading the book, which is pretty much what college kids do to save money, she was reading the books to save money, and because you're reading books, you have to give me your phone number, your address, along with any other personal information that you guys might have on you, just so if you don't bring the book back, we can track your ass down and beat the money at you. That's pretty much what we do. So the exchange that took place was the following, and I was gonna do a girl's voice, but I'm not gonna do that. It just sounds dumb doing it in my head, so I'm not gonna be doing that at all. But the exchange went as followed. So I asked her for her number to input into the system so that we can have a number on file just in case we need to contact her if she did not bring the books back, which is what we do for pretty much every student. She gave me the number, so I started inputting into the system, and she asked me, "Are you trying to memorize my number so you can text me later?" And in my head, I'm like, oh my God, she is flirting with me, because why would somebody else ask you if you're trying to memorize her number in a nice soft tone? It didn't sound like a man voice saying, like I'm saying to you guys. I probably should have done the high pitched girl voice. I ain't doing it right now. Maybe later on. But she asked me if I was trying to memorize her number so I can text her later. Like, I'm thinking like, okay, she wants me to memorize it. So my response to this question was, I mean, I ain't got the greatest memory, but I can make an exception for you. Then she chuckled, and then I chuckled. We both chuckled while there's a lot of people forming behind us that we are ignoring because we are enjoying each other's company. So it was just a fun exchange, like just people who have not met each other just having a really weird, awkward, but fun conversation. But she hit me with, "No, I'm just playing. I was like, "You sure about that?" Because I mean, I can't remember it. Like, it's not going to take much space in my brain. She's like, "Nah, it's cool. Don't worry about it." So that should have been my first sign to just stop. That should have been my first time to stop, but I did not, and that led me to another stop sign where I should have just pretty much pulled over and got out of the car and just walked home. Like, man, this next exchange was just ridiculous. So we're still talking in line because we're still talking. It's what happens. You see a girl is pretty and she thinks, yeah. Anyway, I was still talking to her, and she saw my name tag, and she says, "Oh, I got a best friend named," and I'm going to say Texas just for the purposes of this video because I'm not giving you guys my real name. So my name is Texas, right? My name is Texas. That's my name. My name tag. I said Texas. So she saw my name tag, said, "Oh, I got a best friend named Texas." I said, "Oh, that's pretty clean." She was like, "Yeah, he is my baby's father." Yeah, now this is not an issue. My name's not common, right? My name is not common at all. Like, I'll say that if there's room for 100,000 people, there'll be one person there with my name. So saying that should have been the red flag number 2. First red flag would have been her asking me if I was going to memorize her number and then saying I'm just playing. The second one is her having a kid by a dude that has the same name as me. Like, that's crazy. Like, what are the odds of that happening? So that happened. So when she said that, I pretty much had it wrapped in order. I was like, all right, we're done here. I cut it short. I said, it was nice meeting you. You take care. I'll see you around campus. And that was pretty much what happened there, right? Now it is time for me to go to lunch because I have not ate anything all day. So I go to lunch, I go to Subway, and that's when I tweet out that nonsense of that dumbass Subway waiter or Subway employee asking me what kind of bread you want, and then proceeding to tell me that the bread you want we don't got in stock. Like, that's a dumb question. Don't ask somebody what they want if you don't have it. That is the stupidest thing you can do. So anyway, that happened that same day. I got me a sandwich. I sat down to eat my lunch, and guess who pops up? The beautiful, pretty woman that gets texts all weird, and I don't like being weird because I mean, it's not a good look. I'm so awkward. You can ask Vick, man. I am really, really awkward, and it's not by design. It just happens. Like, I'm just really awkward. So when a girl I find attractive does that, I become really, really weird, and that's when texts become stupid, goofy, and it can be a good thing and a bad thing because sometimes girls like that. Sometimes girls are weirded out by that. Anyway, I'm eating lunch, and I see her go sit down by herself. I'm like, you know what? This is the perfect opportunity to go over and talk to her because I kind of botched in the bookstore not getting her number, and I need to man up. I need to go over there with some bass in my chest and say, you know what? Let me get that number, girl. Like, do something like that. Like, yo, I need to go ahead and do that. So went over there. I went to talk to her after I ate my lunch, of course, because I was starving. Went over there to talk to her, and this is how I approached her, right? I'm the dumbest person in the world, and this somehow was funny as hell. Like, this is what happened, right? This is what happened. So keep in mind, me and her baby's father have the same damn name, which is not common, as I said earlier. I approached her. I said, hey, how's it going again? Good to see you. She said, oh, you're the guy who works at the bookstore, which I should just walk away. She said that. But she was like, oh, I was like, yeah, I'm back. I wanted to clarify some things real quick. So, does your baby father really have the same name as me? That's what I said, like that. That was really weird. I said all high pitch. I was so very nervous, and it came out just like that. And she said, yeah. I was like, that can be an issue. She said, why can that be an issue? And I was like, because let's say, for example, I get your phone number and I start texting you. When I pop up in your phone as Texas 2, that's the greatest joke of all time. I'm sorry. That is the greatest joke of all time. Like, I don't understand why I said that. It just came out. It was funny, and she laughed. I laughed. We had a moment. We had a moment together, and I thought this is going to be a beautiful, healthy relationship because if I can make a girl laugh, I won the lottery. That's pretty much all I need. I won the lottery. I'm getting in them draws. I don't know why I said that, but I made her laugh. She said she found it funny. I found it funny, and we started talking from there. She said, oh, no, I messed up. He's not my baby's father. He is her godfather. I said, oh, okay, that makes sense now. So it's not going to be any awkward situation because I don't know how a guy with the same, I don't know how a girl can date a guy with the same name as her ex. That's kind of weird, right? Because first of all, it's kind of a blessing and a curse because let's say she's mad at you and she calls you by the wrong name. You would never know it, and you're in the bedroom and you're doing your thing, and she calls the wrong name out. You would never know as well because you guys share the same name, but that could be awkward because family members be like, "Yo, you dating the same? You dating them again?" It's like, no, it's a different guy. Like, it's a lot of issues that can happen there. So when I asked that question, that's what I had in mind. So I said, oh, okay, that's perfect because now that we got that nonsense established and there's no conflict right there, that means I have a chance. Like, all I want is a chance. Like in Mutt, all I want is a chance to make my coins back out of each and every single pack. I got a chance to get this girl's number, to take her out, stuff like that. I was like, this is going to work out great. So we start talking. Everything's going smooth. She tells me that she thinks I'm funny. I'm like, oh, this is going perfect. And then I say, so I got to go back to work right now. Do you think I can get your number? And she says, oh, I'm married.
Hell no.
Like, yeah. I mean, yo, 3 strikes, I'm out. Like, yo, 3 bleeping strikes in less than like a 4-hour period. Like, that's crazy, right? Like, I'm putting all this time and effort in. I'm over here like being goofy, being myself generally when I'm out on YouTube. And like, yo, I'm married. And yo, she was like, I'm not wearing a wedding ring. I was like, I didn't even look. Like, the exchange after that. I was like, all right, well, you have a good lunch. I'll go back to work. She said, no, stay. So she wanted to talk still because I don't know why. I mean, she's nice. She was a nice lady. I said nice like 4 times there. But she was a very, very nice lady. And her being married, it didn't really skew me because I'm like, yo, that ain't gonna last. I don't know why I'm like that, but but yeah, she was married, and I asked for a married woman's number, which was honestly the first time that's ever happened to me. But she let me down so soft. Like, she let me down so soft. She was like, I'm married, my husband won't let me text other dudes. That's understandable, because if I was married to somebody that looked just like you, I wouldn't want any guys texting her either. I was pretty much complimenting her at the same time of just trying to get the hell out of that scene because it was just awkward. I'm sweating, like the fear is on me. I was just feeling so awful because like I'm asking a married woman for her number, but the fact that she let me down so like, dude, I was on the moon and like I came down in one of those parachutes that one guy did with the Red Bull stuff. I don't even know his name, the whatever his name is. I came down so soft to earth. Like, it was just the softest landing. She said that if I wasn't married, you would have my number right now, but that's just her just talking because she wouldn't give her number in the first place. But it was just a weird set of events that took two crazy turns. It took 2 crazy turns that nobody saw coming, and it kind of like, yo, man, it's fun because like, even though I got rejected, shoot your shot. Like, even though J.R. Smith may miss like 15 shots in the game, just go ahead and shoot your shot because you never know when that one shot's going to go in, and that's the advice I can give you guys. If you guys are interested in a girl, just go up and ask her. Stop this Twitter nonsense of, oh, can you go to prompt me? How many retweets I got to get? Don't do that nonsense. Don't be asking any other body to prom on social network. Just approach the woman, talk to her, and you may get moments just like that. Or you also may succeed and get numbers. So that is my bad luck story with Texas. I asked a married woman for her number, and then I proceeded to poop and vomit myself when I tried to escape the situation because I was weirded out by the awkwardness and how I was feeling. Like, I didn't feel bad, by the way. I say I was feeling scared and fearful. No, I was happy. Because it went better than I expected. Approaching somebody you just met sometimes can be very, very intimidating, and it wasn't bad. Like, everybody has these horror stories or get the hell away from me, you ugly mother bleeper. No, it went very swimmingly, and it was very enjoyable asking somebody for her number that you just met. Because usually, I don't typically do that, but I don't have any game. You saw my game. My game was essentially asking her if I texted her, would I show up in her phone as dude number 2? Like, who does that besides a guy that's nervous and awkward and may have social anxiety? So like, it was very, very fun, and I would recommend you guys do the same thing. Even though it may result in horror stories, always shoot your shot. That's all I gotta tell you guys for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys like hearing these stories, hit that thumbs up button. If you guys have any stories similar to this where you get rejected by a girl and it goes like that, let me know in the comment section below. I want to read some of these funny, amazing rejection stories that you guys may have. You know, it may be sad looking back on it. Like, it has to be very funny to like see how nervous you were and observe what exactly you were doing wrong and what you're doing correctly and what you can improve upon. Because I know what I'm gonna do in the future. I'm gonna stop being nervous because I had no confidence. I had no confidence. I had no confidence in what I was doing at all. I got jokes. That's all I got. That's all I got. And sometimes it gets you farther than other times, but in this case, it got me to nothing. Maybe a friendship, but I didn't get nothing out of this besides maybe a friendly smile when I see her around campus, which is just kind of like a punch in the stomach. But hey, it is what it is. I'm the Texas boy. Hope you guys enjoyed this nonsense. Peace.